when you're working with Stoked, you get this opportunity to like really settle down and connect with kind of one person at a time or a small group at a time. And we facilitate that really intentionally. And I think it's the thing that people notice right off the bat is like, oh my God, I've sat next to this person for 20 years and I now know them better after hanging out with you guys for 3 hours than I have in all this time.
I sure enough feel good. Yeah.
More and more, we're paying attention to connection. It started with this idea of working in duos or dyads, we sometimes call it. And the connection that is created there and how important that is for the work that we do. So how important it is to design something in dyads, how important it is to lead something in duos. We're big fans of partnership in general and the value that can come out of that, the importance of that in organizations. And so that I think is the thing that we're focusing on, and it seems to be coming up in lots of other areas. Johann Jari is a guy that wrote a book called Lost Connections, where he's saying that the rapid rise of depression and addiction and all these other kind of like mental health issues that we have going on, especially in the West, are due to lack of connection, especially in a digital age where we substitute a text message for real relationship. In the normal workplace, we just don't make time for that kind of relationship, for that kind of connection. And we just firmly believe that when there is a better connection and a better relationship, that the work is so much better. So don't skip that step. That step's really important. I think about partnership a lot as it pertains to, I'm a rock climber, so I do a lot of climbing, and so I think about having somebody on the other end of my rope and how radically important that is to actually save my life. But also how much more fun it is to go out into the mountains with somebody else and share those things. When you're climbing, you're not always at the same place at the same time, right? You may be way up the rock and I'm catching you, I've got a rope and you're connected to it, and I'm gonna make sure that I take good care of you if you happen to fall. So we're not together all the time, but in those moments where I catch up with you and then you're up and then I'm up, you get those little moments of connection to either complain about how cold it is or how hungry you are, or there's no light left, or that was a really tough pitch, or whatever it is. You can do that work separately, but you're also doing so much of it together, and to have a good relationship with the person that's on the other end of your rope, that's radically important.